Good morning, guys. Just wanted to give a quick update on the spring happenings on the homestead. We got a lot going on. I haven't made a video in a long time, but I want to start trying making weekly videos again, at least, just to kind of bring you along on our progress. We're doing a ton here. Today on my agenda is just cleaning out my perennial bed, and then I'll take you over to the garden space that we've been prepping. So we moved our garden space. There's the front of our house, don't mind all the toys. And we've been digging stumps like crazy because we cleared a bunch of trees because we're going to move the chicken coop. There's just a lot going on. So I started as soon as I could with my sister helping and moving this is our old garden space that was established in 2014. So we took all the fence down and rolled it up. And Anthony came in and scooped all this with the skid steer, just kind of leveled it out again. It's going to go back to just yard, I guess. So we're going to reseed this with some grass seed, let it go back to the way it was. And I got to figure out how and when I'm going to move my rhubarb. It's looking beautiful. It's grown so much. We've had so much rain here in southeastern North Dakota. It's been rainy and cold, uncharacteristically cold. There's even parts of North Dakota that are getting snow today. Today's May 21st. So anyway, we moved our bed. Our garden bed was 100 feet by, 36, I think. But it's on a hill. This is all slanting down. Yeah, we've had high winds. The wind took the trampoline. It's a goner. So this was on a grade. And it was just a pain to try and till. It was a pain to try and weed. We just weren't doing it anymore. So we moved it up to level ground. Now, when we put in this first garden, we just used a tractor with a tiller on the back of it. Anthony came through and kind of did a rough scrape of it. It was just a quick to get it up and running kind of thing. So it wasn't squared. It was crooked. But it provided food, and it provided me a lot of learning, a lot of learning time and a lot of experiences failures. And I wouldn't even call them failures, because how do you learn unless you fail? I mean, in gardening anyway, it gave us good memories and good food and great learning. So I'm thankful for that garden space, and I'm also thankful to have this one now. So we've tilled, and I'll bring you around and show you. So we tilled once the long way and once the short fat way. And this garden is 70 by 30. Is that what I chose? Yeah, I think we chose 30. I've been raking and pulling all the grass out as much as I can, the dead grass. And that's too wet now to really do a whole lot. But a little fun fact about our land and the person that used to live here is he actually made tools. He was a blacksmith. He made tools to help build Mount Rushmore. And so during the war, when there was, they were pulling everybody's metal, he got to keep his metal. So we find all kinds of cool stuff in the garden space that I don't know what they're for. I don't know what he made, but we found some cool contraptions. This looks like part of a tractor. I don't know. But we find a bunch of neat stuff. Not so neat stuff like the bricks that get stuck in the tiller. But we tilled this up, and I might actually have Anthony come in and scrape this. Now, if I would have been thinking before we did this, I would have had Anthony scrape the top grass portion off, which would have been a whole lot smarter, because now we're just stuck with a bunch of dead grass I got to rake out. But I might have him scrape the top a little bit. I don't want to lose too much soil, because this is beautiful, beautiful soil here. So I think on our agenda might be scraping that once it dries out a little bit. We'll see. And then this was the major pain in our butt. All of these bricks came out of my garden space. You can see the broken up bits here. I don't know, it just got covered up over the years. And so we found all these, dug them out. Half of them got stuck in the tiller. But yeah, it was quite the ordeal. And then here's my ladies. They're dust bathing in their little spot. Oh, I'm sorry, sister. I didn't mean to disturb you. They're so sweet. But we're planning on moving them. We have this really, really neat concrete pad. We actually lost 10 of our chickens. I can probably show you here. We have mesh underneath. This is all mesh right here. Goes up to our coop so that nothing can dig. But we did not do that inside the run. So what happened was they dug under into the run, then they dug under the coop, and I think he was living there. It was a badger. He got out, got into the coop, and took out 10 of my girls. And my rooster that I super loved. He was an Americana. He was a sweet boy. His name was Bubba. Every time I'd come home and the chickens would be free ranging, he'd come running up and all the ladies would follow him. He was like a little puppy. He'd follow me around the yard. Hey sister, I'm over here. Hi. So this is going to be our new chicken run. We're going to build something along this concrete. It's 14 by... You guys, I can't do measurements. I don't remember what we measured. 14 by 23 maybe? You okay? You're all right, baby. Come here. So we got to move all of these stumps. My husband's getting a hose today because we blew a hose on the backhoe. But we need to move all of these stumps. We got one up. We started on the second and the hose blew. So we got all these stumps to pull up. As you can see, we're getting quite a bit of growth. Oh, bless you. Bless you. So the coop will sit right here and the run will go that way. And that's perfect because my garden's right here. So when I clean out the coop, I'm going to make a compost section somewhere in here and have compost. Hi, baby.
Mommy, up the hill.
Up the hill?
Yeah.
You sure can if you want to. So that's part of our spring project, and along with cleaning up, we've moved stuff and we need to clean stuff up, and we got the girls a beautiful play set that we need to set up. You need help? Okay. Did you pick a dandelion?
Yes, mine.
It's beautiful.
Mine by myself.
All by yourself? Great job. So, along with all of that we're going to be doing, we also have, see my kill cones back there, we have meat birds coming in the end of May. So we have to come up with a design and make a chicken tractor to house these. There's 30 of the red, McMurray's Red Rangers, but they're not Red Rangers, they're something else. McMurray's Red, yep, totally, I'll have to put it in the video here. But we're getting that, and we're going to be using all this field area back here behind the garden to chicken tractor them around. And so that's another project to do. And then I'll show you my favorite project, which is going to probably be the biggest. I don't know if you can see way over there. There's a beautiful old granary.
Where, Mommy?
Where? It's over there on the hill. Whoops.
Here.
It's okay. So it's got great bones, great structure, needs minimal work. We are going to try and drag it over to here and breathe life back into that granary again. It's going to become like a barn. I hate to see old structures die, and this has so much potential. We have no outbuildings here. It's just our house. And so I wanted to get an outbuilding on the property so that someday we can have goats. Do you want goats? Oh no, did your Barbie fall? So that'll require removing some trees, removing this old, there's nothing there, that's just that's not a well. Removing that, and it'll be here near the garden, and then we can have pasture off that way, pasture off that way, pasture, you know, we can make it work. So there's a lot going on this spring, and I want to take you guys along with me because we are busy, and you guys should be too. One of the best things that you guys can do for yourself is work on sustainability, self-sustainability. I got a little flower. Thank you. And our goal is to be as self-sufficient as possible. I want to grow as much of my own food as I can. You know, farm-raised meat and vegetables, and I just got a pressure canner, and I've been teaching myself how to pressure can. So you guys can do it. You guys can totally do it, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. We are starting this homestead literally from scratch. There was nothing here when we moved here. It was just a house and some land. And Anthony and his family, his parents, redid the whole house. It's beautiful. And it's perfect for our little family right now. And he built this coop. We saved up and got lumber and built the coop. And that was a while ago. I know lumber prices are going crazy, and they might have come down a little bit, but it is not cheap, but it's an investment. So the best thing you can do right now is invest in yourself and invest in your family. And that's by becoming more self-sufficient. That's my philosophy. I don't think it's dumb at all to be able to put up your own food and to have that insurance policy in case something goes wrong. Because you know the world today is not what it used to be. So I just want to take you guys with me and learn as I go, and you'll learn with me. And it's trial and error. And if there's tips you guys have on any videos I'm going to be posting, drop them below. I would love to learn along with you guys. So we'll keep you posted. We got a lot going on today. I'm going to get back into the perennial bed and get it cleaned out, and we'll catch you on the next video.